I apologize for that. I've had a lot going on, doing yard work, getting ready for college. Yeah, just had a lot on my plate. In case you guys didn't know, which I didn't put on YouTube like an idiot, which I apologize for. If you want to keep up with me, keep in touch, try to keep in touch with new videos I'll be doing, you can follow me on Twitter at the number one bat, because the man part didn't fit. And when you do search, if you do search, I do not have a profile picture yet, which is kind of stupid because my phone, where I tried to update my profile, just isn't having it. So yeah, but anyway, with the nitty-gritty stuff out of the way, for those of you who do follow me on Twitter and those of you who don't, this is going to be a review of the game Life is Strange. I know this is a rather old game. I know, trust me. I've wanted to play it for years, but I just never had the extra money or the extra time. So this month, when it became free on PlayStation Store, I decided to jump on it and give it a shot. So for those of you who don't know, it's like a Telltale game, 5 episodes, which all 5 are free if you do buy the game from PlayStation Store. But just know, if you do, you have to download them all still. This game it's interesting. It's similar to a Telltale game in the fact that you make decisions that affect how people like you and how the whole game runs. But at the same time, it's different because I never had any emotion for those characters. I never felt attached. With Life is Strange, without giving any spoilers, it's an emotional roller coaster. I felt attached to a lot of the characters, mostly because I'm an 18-year-old. I'm fresh out of high school. This game takes place in a high school, college-esque scene with young teenagers going through the motions. Sure, it's a little bit more dramatic at times, and there's a lot more going on than most high schoolers' lives, including my own. But this game it felt very at home with me. I felt like a lot of it affected me. But I will give this disclaimer now to anybody who feels like they wish to play through Life is Strange. Anyone who does. I will give you the disclaimer that this game goes through some very intense, very real things that happen to both teenagers, children, and adults all. It goes through depression, suicide, murder, all that kind of stuff. And if you've ever personally experienced it, it's a little hard to go through. It's hard to swallow. So I just want to give that disclaimer before any of you decide to play Life is Strange, so you don't go into this game and have a triggering situation or something that just freaks you out. So this game is it can be very real, it can feel very powerful. I personally, the first episode, when I first got this, I think it took me a week to even sit down and really finish it, because for one, the first episode is so long, and for two, it's extremely boring. It drags and it drags and it drags and it drags. This game, but you have to get through that episode. You have to get through it, and once you get through it, is when it all starts to pick up. And from episode 2 all the way through the rest of the season, it gets good. And I bet, outside of just the game being free, I'm also reviewing it because here in about 2 months, on August 31st, they're going to be releasing Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is a backstory to one of the characters in this game. Not going to give any names or spoilers in case you haven't seen or played through, but it's a pre-story about another character in one of these games, not being the main character. But see, with this game, there's choices, and there's a lot of decisions to be made, and a lot of things can occur from those decisions. It's powerful. This is I've never played a game that actually felt emotionally involved with it before, until I sat down and I played episodes 2 through 5 of Life is Strange. And this is one of those games that just punched me right in the heart. The main character, her good friend, who you spend a good majority of the game with, oh man, I felt attached to her friend like she was my friend, like you would one of your good friends. You do anything for this person, you do anything to help this person. it's like that. If you really, you'll get attached. If you're emotional and you're in touch with yourself as an emotional human being, you'll get attached to these characters. And there's a lot of options to be done. There's a lot. I'm not going to play through any of the game like I do my other reviews, because I can't just explore and there's no demo, so I don't want to play through part of it and do any kind of spoiling. If you want to play it on your own. I don't want to spoil anything. That's just why I'm sitting here on the menu. But yeah, there's a lot. The director's commentary right there, that's free DLC. I don't have it, so I can't go through it. And then the Square Enix account, you don't need one. I have one personally, but you don't need to have one to play it. But yeah, this game is an episodic series, 5 episodes. Before the Storm will only be 3. That is a confirmed thing. It will only be 3 episodes, so it'll be shorter significantly than this game was. But I don't know. We don't know much about it. We just learned about it at E3 2017, which, if you watched, was great. But yeah, Life is Strange it's a great game. There's really not much to be said outside of it's emotional, it's powerful, it can really catch you off guard if you don't know what to expect, and it's just an all-around beautifully written narrative. If you love a game with a good story, Life is Strange is for you, because that's what it is. It's a game with a great story, with great characters, great acting, all around great. So this is going to be a pretty short review for comparatively to most of my reviews. This is going to be a very short one, because unlike my others, I don't want to show gameplay for this. I don't want to run through anything and spoil anything. I just wanted to sit here on the main screen with you guys and kind of give a rundown of what the game is and the guts and all that kind of stuff. But I think that is going to be it for this review for Life is Strange. If I had to give this game a rate, I would have to give it a 10 out of 10. Because this game was beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Not even like scenery beautiful. The graphics aren't amazing. The game's more cel-shaded than anything, kind of like a Telltale game. But the game is just, it's beautifully constructed. It's beautifully written. I didn't really experience any glitches or bugs. I don't think I ever did. I don't even think I ever experienced a game crash the entire time I played it. And this game right now is only 15.6 gigs. That's with all the episodes, everything. So it's not very big. Yeah, this game gets 10 out of 10 in my book. 10 out of 10. I have no trouble saying that. I suggest anybody, anywhere play through this game at least once and see exactly what it is I'm talking about that is so beautiful. There's a beauty to this game that just cannot be matched, and I just give it a try. I don't want to go any further into spoilers, so just give it a try. If you guys have played this game before and you disagree or agree with my review, drop it in the comments below. Tell me exactly what it is you think, or even go to Twitter and tweet at me. Tweet at me and tell me, hey, you're wrong, or hey, you're right, I totally agree with you. Or after you play through the game, hop on down there in the comments, hop on over on Twitter and let me know just what you think about Life is Strange, or even any suggestions you want for another review and or any other kind of video you guys would like to see. Thank you very much for watching, and I know it's been a long time, but I'm going to try to pick back up on posting. So thank you guys for watching, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.